Dude, we live in like a super like over sexualized like society.
Is
like,
that a need?
What?
Like reproduction, like
Yeah, I 100% think it's a need.
Yeah.
But I think like over sexualization is like a completely different thing.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like you can't.
I hate it.
You can't like do anything without like you can't scroll through something without just boob being on the screen.
Why? Why do you think? Because I have my opinion.
Temptation, dog.
I think it's attention.
Attention,
100%.
I don't know.
I
It's
think
so evil. Look, even on Facebook, I will go through Facebook Marketplace, which you just go on there to buy stuff like cars and stuff. And I will create a new account. I'll start scrolling through it. I put myself as a male, and there will just be like prom dresses, like women just trying to sell their prom dresses, and the algorithm will promote that to me because I am a man, not knowing, well, like, obviously I'm not looking for a prom dress. Like, why is that even being shown to me? So is it the algorithm, or is it what people want? Like, why is that happening?
Both.
I've heard some things about people saying like males' accounts get certain
100%
based off of that.
Well, yeah, but that's based off of a self-learning algorithm that builds itself there because it knows. Like Facebook is around because Facebook needs to be profitable, make money. How do they do that? You keep people on the platform. How do you keep people on the platform? Give them everything you think they want, so that they never look away.
That's the problem.
They think they want.
What?
100%.
Like back to this whole like. I think the same thing with the women thing is the same thing with the traveling thing. Like, people feel like they need these experiences, so when it's on their feed, like, oh, like that would be cool. Like they want to like feel that experience, and that's just like socially acceptable, right? And then it's the same thing with women. It's like people see like a girl with like breasts or like dressed in a certain way, and if the answer is not porn, then it's like, all right, I'm gonna fulfill this by like treating women in a certain way so that I can achieve like this experience that I want. And it's like I feel like algorithms and like these places online are trying to just like tempt people / get people to like no, like your deepest desires are more important to you than like anything else. And they just keep putting your deepest desires in your face.
Well, I think they created your deepest desires.
Ooh.
Like, think about it. Fundamentally,
not mine.
Like, let's take it back to 13. I mean, I don't know how you guys grew up, but like at 13, I didn't even really know what porn was. I didn't know, like, I didn't think of sex. I didn't think of, and then you get to like 16, 17, all of a sudden, like, oh, and then you realize, oh, okay, yeah. And so there is a degree of, they create those deepest desires. Why do you want to get rich right now? Because you understand that there's somebody right now with $100 billion sitting somewhere comfortably, healthy, pays all the top doctors, can go anywhere he wants, all the cars, blah, blah. Like they've created this image for you. So now you kind of feel, I need to get that. Yeah. You know, you kind of strive for it. So you can fundamentally with an algorithm create what, in a way, like a concept that people will want to want.
So it sounds like you're saying the internet is trying to assimilate people.
Not the internet. Apps. There's certain apps on the internet that create this environment.
So according to the apps nowadays, what is balance? According to that, not to us, but to the apps.
Okay.
To the apps. Like
you got a ton of followers.
Yeah.
You can have sex with whoever you want.
10K a
Sleep
month.
4 hours a day.
Yeah. Sleep for as much as you want. Like
No, you don't sleep. You have to work.
Okay, gotta work. But you're also caught up on every TV show.
Yep.
You have the coolest friends, and you're never bored.
100%.
And you're always rocking like the newest like style.
Yeah.
Clothes,
I got
everything.
drip.
Like, doesn't matter.
Like I got teammates that like I'm not gonna drop names, but like I'm sitting there. I'm like, wow, you just spent 10K on a necklace.
Yeah.
Because a picture on Instagram has convinced you that like you need like ice on your neck. Like that baffles me. Yeah. And that's why I think the experience of that is very, very similar to traveling. Because I think if you were to tell someone like who doesn't have social media, like his wife, Brenna, right? She doesn't really care to travel anywhere, right? She has zero social media. She likes her space. And if you tell her like, oh my gosh, like California is nice, she's like, okay. But I feel like if you want to go to France and it just happens to keep popping up on your screen,
sure,
you're gonna really want to go to France.
Sure.
And it's like it's getting you to feel your deepest desires.
Yes.
And though like maybe like getting on Pornhub is like super shamed, like being like a slut in today's society is super shamed, going to France is okay. So I'm just feeling a desire. But like desire is desire.
Yeah.
So you're like starting to triage them a little bit.
Yeah.
Or you're
Yeah.
thinking we shouldn't triage.
What do you mean? Triage is a big
Like-
Separate.
Yeah, like you're saying like the porn desire is like
Different than
the travel desire, because the travel desire is like socially accepted.
Yeah, they're
I mean,
both
porn honestly is socially accepted.
Yeah, 100%.
they're both based in the same place of desire, yet one is like, all right, because this desire is in line with like this is okay in society, I'm gonna do this thing for myself.
Yeah, yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
It's like glorified.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But
like-
like,
yeah.
But if you take the opposite, like, think of one person who, let's say, makes 10K per month. You know, they live in this nice villa, but then they don't talk to their mom, they don't talk to their dad, and they have no friends. No one talks about that part, but they'll talk about 10K a month all day. Like,
yeah.
I feel like that's what happens with people is they'll travel, and then they'll be unbalanced and unfulfilled in the other aspects of their life. But they're super like fulfilled or super unbalanced in this one area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of these people like what we like name someone famous or someone who's rich. Like Oprah, right?
Yeah.
Oprah actually has the means to like if she wants to get on a jet and go to Turks and Caicos, that doesn't put a dent in her account. You then have people who are working and saving money to go to Turks and Caicos. And I feel like that's a completely different thing because now traveling, just like any other desire, is becoming this thing you're worshiping and like needing to work for to do it. Versus like Oprah's just doing it because like I have the money. I'm gonna go do that thing. And like I feel like way more people choose to like travel or do any desire because like it's placed in front of them so much that they're like, I have to do it, and we're like work to do it.
Yeah. I mean, even like once you get a job, I mean, you get PTO or vacation time.
Yeah.